now we're working with a table view. It's scrolling like well for us.
Scrolling mad
we use this
well.
thing called the table view delegate.
Sure.
Okay. We're using two functions that are part of the UITableViewDelegate protocol.
Okay.
That's a mouthful.
That is
right?
a mouthful.
One of them is called number of rows in section. And it returns an int.
Okay, which is the number, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's the number, exactly.
How much I know, okay.
And then we're using another one called cell for row at index path. And that returns a cell. So these are both like, you know, they're long names. It's like, what are these things?
Yeah,
so,
what's up?
the table view has something called a delegate, right? It needs a delegate to do what it does. And if we look at the word delegate or delegation in real life, what is that all about? Like
making someone do something for me.
Basically, like you can't do everything yourself. Sometimes you need to rely on other people and just ask for help.
My favorite quote is, Beyonce has the same amount of hours in the day as you do. Think about it. Think about it.
Okay, that's a perfect one.
Delegating.
Yeah, so table view has a heck of a lot of stuff to do. And sometimes it needs to delegate some of that responsibility to somebody else. And in this case, the somebody is a class that is written by us. So if we're going to use a table view, and all a table view does in life is efficiently display a list of cells as you scroll.
As I scroll, the cells, they go to the bottom and they start again. And
yeah,
that's what you're showing me. You scroll, you scroll, you scroll.
If I'm scrolling up, they're popping off the top.
Or tweets, or these are all or images. I'm just trying to make sure.
Exactly. No, you're right.
Yeah.
And we mentioned earlier that all the pieces of code, the body of code that Apple makes available to us, UI Table View is one of those tools.
Yep.
And it's designed for reuse.
Okay.
Right? So in order for a table view to be abstract and like reusable for Twitter, for the address book app, for whatever other app that displays a list of content, it needs to sort of be aware of how to efficiently display these cells, but it doesn't, for instance, need to know what it's displaying in each cell. Right? So like if it was just designed to display contact cells, Twitter couldn't use it.
Got it.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's general. It's like general purpose.
It's a generic.
It could be an image, it could be text.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
It's sort of abstracted from what it's displaying. It doesn't.
What is this called again? I know you just said it, but what is it?
This is the table view reusing cells.
Table view reusing cells. Oh, this is the table view reusing cells.
Yeah, we've got our little pool of cells over here.
Okay,
it's saying like, oh, I'll put one in here and I'll take one out.
Sometimes I just need to hear things twice. Okay, so table view.
Table view reusing cells.
Write that down.
Yeah, write it right away. Yeah.
Just need to. Sometimes it helps to.
Let's label this. We're gonna label this a pool.
View.
This is a cell.
Follow along if you want. You can draw your own, right? And it helps sometimes to like remember and write.
Totally.
I dig it.
So a table view is designed just to efficiently and performantly display a list of cells. But it doesn't care what is displayed in each cell. It doesn't care if it's a contact or a tweet or an Instagram photo. Right? So it's up to Instagram, the Contacts app, and Twitter to define what the cells look like.
Makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. How do we do that? The table view asks its delegate via these two methods. So the table view, it's like, I've got my hands full. I'm efficiently displaying these cells. I'm going to delegate what the hell these cells look like to Chris over here. So he and his Photog app, like he can code the cell and tell me what the cell's supposed to look like.
That makes sense. Okay.
Right? That's out of my realm. Right? I'm doing my job. I can't do two people's jobs.
So table view's like, I'm busy.
Yeah, I'm making this thing